Yo, what's up guys? Today we are back on Pokemon Showdown for another OU live. This time I'm using a team with Mega Metagross. Now, as per usual, before I get into live, and when it's a solo OU live, I like to nickname my Pokemon after subscribers that I do notice, or no, leave comments that I've been commenting for a while, or that I just notice in general. Just because specific stuff. So, first off, we got NecroStevo, Ferrothorn. NecroStevo is also a YouTuber, pretty good YouTuber. I enjoy his comments. I also liked his like late night story thing that he used to have with the zombie Pokemon. I don't remember what it was called, but I used to love watching that. And yeah, definitely deserves your sub if you guys aren't already subbed to him. Next up, we got Dallas Boy 1992, long time subscriber as well as just supporter who has always been supporting me, whether it's through YouTube, Facebook, Smogon. Actually, I haven't used Facebook. My Facebook in like forever. I don't really like Facebook. But yeah, next up we got Call Me 911, my Metagross. I thought this was pretty fitting because when you see Mega Metagross and when you get hit with this Meteor Mash, you might as well call 911 because you're about to get knocked. You're about to get blown back. Alright, so we got the Sorkinist, good friend of mine, the Talonflame, another YouTuber. About time I give him a nickname. Prussian Warfare is my Latios. He has been supporting me for a while. I actually recently saw a comment of his a few days ago, and I know he's been there since really early for me. And yeah, next up we got Sexy Milotic for the win. Thought it was pretty fitting because, you know, Rotom Wash is a water type, so I guess that's going to be the team. Like I said in my last video, I usually say if you enjoyed, leave a like at the end of the video. But if you would like to support me, likes definitely do help. I don't want to be the person that begs for likes, but it does help my channel grow. I'm not going to lie. So yeah. Anyway, without further ado, let us look for a battle, and let's hop right into this live. I guess I'll pause it until we find a battle. We'll be right back. Alright, so we found a battle right away. My opponent has a very interesting team. Rotom Wash puts in a lot of work versus him, as well as Landers checking a bunch of his mons. Metagross helping me out by checking Mega Sceptile. And then Talonflame as well doesn't really have a safe switch in by my opponent. I'm actually going to lead off with my Rotom Wash just because if he leads off with Entei, I can get off a Volt Switch. And if he leads off with Cloyster, that's completely fine by me as well. Rotom Wash is also not able to be hit by T-Wave, so if Klefki is a potential lead by my opponent, I just want to have this. And it's just to stop me from being scared of Cloyster if he lit off with that or Star Me. So he doesn't end up leading off with Cloyster. I can freely click Volt Switch because his Sceptile hasn't Mega Evolved, meaning it doesn't have Lightning Rod just yet. And I got a PM. Just seeing if this works. It definitely does, bruh. I can't spell to save my life. So, I don't really know what he wants to do. He ends up going out to Klefki though. That's cool. I get some momentum right here. I can go out to my Landorus. I could click Earthquake. It depends on this Klefki's item. Bro. Sigh. I'm gonna pause it until he either comes back or I win this battle because he is disconnected. So, alright, it's leftovers, so I could definitely just go for the Stealth Rock right here. The reason I was saying, might as well explain myself even though this battle's done. The reason I was saying is it depended on his item was because if he was Light Clay, I probably would have went for Earthquake just to limit this thing on what it could do, because it would either have to only set up 2, which is Light Screen and Reflect, or it would be able to only set up a Reflect and a Spike or something like that. So gonna pause it till this battle ends though. We'll be right back. Alright, so he timed out. I kind of thought my points might have reset because, well, not that his team's anything wrong with it. It's pretty cool. I like the Mons. I would use dual screen Klefki with this just because of Cloyster. But that's just me. But we got another battle as, ooh, my opponent's using Superior. Good thing I got a Mega Metagross and a Talonflame to check them. Definitely not counter, but check. Rotom Wash is good in this as long as he doesn't lead off with Superior, because if he leads off with Superior, I can lose a Mon right here. So I'm gonna lead off with my Rotom Wash just because if he leads off with Arrow, Arrow might be his lead because Gyarados looks like his Mega, just looking at this team. Because Superior takes care of Keldeo and stuff like that. And so does his Talonflame. So it's looking like lead Arrow. That's what I said. But I'm just going to go for Will-O-Wisp. I don't care if he taunts me. If he does, okay, he got me. Nice. But if he does end up getting up his Stealth Rocks, I break a potential Sash. And also, if he wants to switch out into Superior or Lottie, I don't mind that residual damage from the burn. So thankfully, I do connect my Will-O-Wisp as he does end up getting up his Stealth Rock. And I can defog later on. Bisharp is an annoying Pokemon to this team. I actually just want to go... I'm thinking about going directly into Ferrothorn because he's just going to Stone Edge me right here, and I don't want this Pokemon to take any unnecessary damage. But at the same time, I could just go for Volt Switch. Let's say he just decides to switch out for whatever reason, or if he goes for Taunt right here for some reason, as opposed to going for the Stone Edge and getting off damage. I'd rather get on out of there. And he actually has Rock Slide, so that doesn't do too much, but it does flinch me, which is a little bit annoying, but nothing I can do about that. Like I said, I am in a Volt Switch on out. It's going to be a little bit hard to defog versus this guy, just because the only way I'm defogging is by giving this thing +2 evasion, or this thing, so I might not be able to defog, or +1 evasion, whatever it is. I forgot, to be completely honest, but there's a few Pokemon I can go out into right here. Ferrothorn stops Gyarados and Lottie, but leaves setup fodder for Bisharp and potentially Superior. It really depends. I'm thinking about going directly into Talonflame, but then he could just bring out Gyarados, and I just took 50% for no reason. Another Pokemon that I think is pretty solid would be my Metagross, because it stops him from going out into his Superior. If Gyarados comes in, that gives me a free switch into Ferrothorn, and I can work from there. He'll go down to burn anyway, so I think Metagross is the best one because it keeps out Lottie, it keeps out Bisharp potentially, and it keeps out Superior. So that's why I wanted to Metagross right there, as opposed to Landorus, which gave him a free switch into Lottie or Gyarados, because if Gyarados wants to come in, that's completely fine. But like I said, I do have my Ferrothorn to deal with it, and I was correct in thinking that this was Mega Gyarados, unless it is regular Gyarados and he's just not running a Mega. But having Metagross in is definitely nice. He actually ends up going out to Bisharp. I can just Mega Evolve and go right for Hammer Arm. I don't care if he goes for Sucker Punch. I'm Jolly, so if he is Jolly also, it's a speed tie. And if he doesn't end up going for Sucker Punch, I knock him out. Of course, I have to hit. I really do hope I do hit. It's a good play, though, on his part going out to Bisharp, because if he goes for Sucker Punch, which he did not, I was saying it was a good play because he gets off enough damage to the point where Superior could definitely revenge kill me after getting a boost. But he just tries to go off with speed tie, I guess, going for knockoff, while Sucker Punch was immediate damage, and I'm able to knock out the biggest threat to my team, in all honesty. Yeah, that was definitely the biggest threat to my team. So Bisharp goes down, and I'm expecting Gyarados to come out right here. I guess Talonflame too, but Talonflame gives me a free switch into Landorus. And if I do get out Landorus, I want to get up my Stealth Rock, because I want to force him to... This doesn't have Stone Edge. Alright, that's good to know. I want to get up my Stealth Rock because I want to force him to defog later if he wants to try and do that. Landorus is also the good pivot because it gets off the Intimidate on his Talonflame and allowing me to get up my Stealth Rock. So that's why I'm doing that right here, as he doesn't go for SD, and I'm just going to get up my Stealth Rock. I honestly couldn't do anything else. I don't think he's going to SD again, because the fact that I could have Stone Edge is kind of there. I think he's just going to Brave Bird, which I can live, and I will be able to get up my Stealth Rock, putting him in KO range of my own Brave Bird from my Talonflame, as well as just weakening Gyarados, and forcing his defog. So I'm just going to go for U-turn right here. If he knocks me out, that's completely fine. Getting up those Stealth Rock is just nice because it means Talonflame is checked by Stealth Rock, and his attacks are limited. Even if he has Roost, that's fine by me as well. So I'm pretty sure he has to go for Brave Bird right here. Like I said, I didn't have Stone Edge, obviously, as you could tell, but he ends up going for the SD, though. Rotom will be able to take a Brave Bird, even at +3, so... And at worst case scenario, I have my my own Talonflame to check him, though losing my check for Superior. But I do also have Metagross, so I'm not too worried. And Latios can take... Latios, my bad, can take a hit before him getting contrary boost. So I'm just gonna go right for Volt Switch. Is Volt Switch my best play? If he roosts, that's a little bit annoying, but whatever. I'm gonna go for Volt Switch. He might expect Hydro Pump. He might even switch out for whatever reason. As thankfully he doesn't end up going for Brave Bird, and this should be able to pick him off right there. And while giving me a free switch into my Latios. Latios stops a potential defog from his Lati. It also allows me to hit Superior, and it allows me to smack Gyarados as well. So that's why I want to go out to Latios right there. Hindsight, probably could have went out to Mega Metagross, but that I only would have been out to Mega Metagross if he went Lati, which he did not. So if he does end up trying to defog, also nice for me, because I'm just getting off damage on this thing. And like I said in the back, I do have Talonflame, so he doesn't end up going out into Talonflame to deal with his Superior. He doesn't end up going out to his Lati. If he Draco kills me, that's fine. I get to revenge kill him with whatever I want. I'm just going to go right for Draco. The fact that I still do have Landorus alive means I can get off a last ditch Intimidate on his Gyarados. And I might as well just go for the speed tie, because if it's not this speed tie, I got to go for the speed tie with my Metagross anyway. And Metagross forces out his Gyarados. So I do win a potential speed tie right there. He might have been HP Fire, because he does run Gyarados as well as Superior, and Superior might be running HP Ground for Heatran, because his team is really weak to Heatran. So I don't know. I don't really care. Let me calc something real quick. I want to calc -2 Psyshock on his Superior. Superior. It's out of here. Timid. Latios. Because if I don't have to go for -2, that's defense. Okay, nice job. Alright, so if I don't have to go for Draco, I won't go for Draco. So he ends up going out to Superior. Basically, if he has sub, I don't want him getting up that free sub. So I'm just going to continuously click Psyshock, because if he does end up having sub or something, I can just always break it. And then I get a free switch into my Talonflame. As long as this isn't some sort of Leaf Storm plus... If it's Life Orb, that's even better for me. As long as it isn't some sort of Leaf Storm plus Light Screen Mon. I don't know, it might be a Lumberry just because I don't see anything. But either way, I get off enough damage to the point where I can easily revenge kill him with either my Pharaoh or my Metagross. But this is assuming he switches out when I go out to Talonflame, which I don't really mind because I get in my Talonflame right now. And I can even click U-turn, because of the... Actually, there's no point in me going for U-turn. Yeah, there's no point. Yeah, because Brave Bird should be able to 2-hit KO Gyarados upon switching. And even if this thing does go down, I get to bring out my... Metagross in the back. So this is only 12 turns. Wow, I didn't even realize how fast-paced this match was. Even though the amount of time we had in between made it seem like a lot longer. But yeah. I will be able to go for the Brave Bird, pick him off, and Gyarados, if it does want to set up on me, that's fine. This is still a neutral. This will be a neutral Brave Bird, which will be a 2-hit KO on Gyarados after Stealth Rock, because my Choice Band canceling out the Intimidate, so, or neutralizing the Intimidate, whatever you want to say. I don't know. And the fact that Ferrothorn is in the back and also very, very healthy, hasn't been touched. I'm in a good position. So he might just Mega Evolve right here. I know he's Mega Gyarados. Well, he should be Mega Gyarados. Would it make sense if he... Well, it would make sense if he isn't. Nah, it looks like Mega Gyarados. Like I said, he has Superior, Lati, and Talonflame for Keldeo. This has to be Mega Gyarados. Come on. Reveal the Mega. There it is. But I get to get off Brave Birds, which, like I said, is a 2-hit KO on this Gyarados, as he does try and go for Dragon Dance, maybe hoping I wasn't Choice Banded. And if the next Brave Bird does not knock him out with some super, super, super low roll, I do have Ferrothorn in the back to check him with my own Iron Barbs or Gyro Ball. So, yeah, this is, that should be game right here. It's been 15 minutes already, or about roughly 15 minutes. But Talonflame, Sargonus coming through, and there we are. So let's look for another game, and I'll pause until we found, or not, we found one right away. Not even bad. Not even bad. I wish this was a little bit less laggy. It might be my own internet, not entirely sure. I've said I love this new skin. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh. Those white cards that came out. When did that stuff come out? Was that when they started riding bikes? I don't even know, but I like the way this looks. It looks clean to me. All right, so we found a battle. My opponent has a very annoying team, though he does not have much for my Metagross at all. Actually, Metagross just comes in and gets a kill every single time. It actually does just get a kill every single time. I want to lead off of Metagross because, like I said, it gets a kill every single time. Like, why would I not lead off with this monster? Hi. So, yeah, he has like one switch into it, being, is that you? I don't know why people ask me this. Like, this is me. This is Joey. So he leaves Ferrothorn. I'm kind of iffy about this because if he has T-Wave, that would be a bit annoying. Just put a peek at this. Because I don't want to lose Metagross just to a T-Wave so quickly. I'm kind of tempted to switch out into my Rotomosh because there's no way in hell he's going for the Power Whip. Worst case scenario goes for Leech Seed, but at the same time I'm just gonna Mega Evolve and go for Hammer Arm just to weaken this Ferrothorn for my Lottie also, which can put in some work in this game with Ferrothorn weakened. So yeah, Mega Evolving, going for Hammer Arm I think is my best play right here, as I thankfully do hit, and I also get a crit. That might be Rocky Helmet, just nope. Goes for Leech Seed as I'm actually going to go out into my Talonflame because one, I can knock him out with the next Hammer Arm anyway, so I'm not expecting him to stay in. And two, I'm expecting Starmie to want to come in right here. I don't know why he would stay in because even though it said a crit, the next one's easily going to be able to knock him out. I guess he could also protect, but by me going out into Talonflame, I prevent him from getting up hazards as he doesn't go into Talonflame. And I believe I'm just going to go for Flare Blitz. I don't care if Starmie comes in. I have like two solid switch-ins to Starmie. His best switch into Flare Blitz besides Starmie is his Gyarados, which if he lets me weaken, that's amazing for me. If I was actually SD right here, I could potentially just sweep him. If he sacks this, that's fine. He actually ends up going out to Gyarados. Did not see that coming because, and I get the burn. That's so unfortunate. That means I get free hazards up with my... This doesn't have hazards. Well, I gotta go out to this anyway. As I'm gonna go Ferrothorn. Unfortunately, it does not have hazards. The thing is, though, it doesn't matter. Well, that sucked for him. But it doesn't matter if Ferrothorn gets trapped by Gothitelle because at the end of the day, I have like Talonflame and Metagross to revenge kill Gothitelle. So I'm really not worried if it is like a Calm Mind trick set. The fact that Gyarados is burnt just is like relief for me, and I really don't need Ferrothorn on this team as he's taking even more damage than what he needs. And what I'm actually gonna do right here is just go right for the Leech Seed. If he wants to go out to his own Ferrothorn, that's fine. What is this? Hi. I'm recording, so I don't really want to pay too much attention to that, but I can't help. But he doesn't go out to Gothitelle, which is what I kind of expected, which is why I went for Leech Seed. And what I am going to do is go for the Power Whip, because I think Power Whip is stronger than Gyro Ball versus Gothitelle if it's not Scarf. And with the Leech Seed plus Power Whip, assuming I hit, I should be in a good position. And the fact that Gothitelle is weakened and may or may not be tricking me, it's choice. That looks like Specs damage. I cannot hit Power Whip to save my life, but whatever, some justice right there, as I can't do anything. I guess I should have went for Gyro Ball just for the immediate damage. Immediately. No? Okay. But I can't believe it's you. Like, I can prove it if you want, Joy. Me. It's all good, man. Get to see it. It always makes me happy that people are like, I can't believe it's you. It's like, yeah, it is. But I could just go out into my Talonflame now and just click U-turn. If he ends up staying in for whatever reason, he probably is Expert Belt if he's not Choice Specs. And then I could just bring out my Landorus just in case he wants to go for T-Bolt or something like that. But I could just, at this point, you just sweep. What is he talking about? I'm not SD, bro. I could sweep you if I was SD. This is true, but I'm not. So this game is going to be played out a bit more. The fact that he has HP Fire is also good because I'm going to start ignoring spectators just because there's a lot of people here. Or there's people that are joining. The fact that he has HP Fire is good because I know he can't trap my Landorus as he ends up going out to Ferrothorn. I kind of just want to go out to Rotom just to burn this thing. And then Volt Switch on out. If he doesn't go out to Gothitelle, that's fine. I still will be able to Volt Switch on out of there without taking much damage from him. Though I would be expecting like Conkeldurr or something, I guess. I'm not sure. I still win. I can win this game with my Metagross, which is my plan. The reason I'm going out to Rotom as opposed to Metagross is because I don't want to take the Hammer on then the HP Fire damage from Gothitelle. So that's why I'll go out into my Rotom and oh. It's okay, man. Glad I could inspire. See, this is the stuff I love about YouTube. I tried to change up how I see people PMing me when I'm recording because it just happens. I can't do anything about that. And unfortunately for him, he does miss Leech Seed. You know, sucks. Can't do anything about that. As I will be able to just Volt Switch on out of there. But yeah, this is the stuff that they're just like, wow, I inspired somebody to get into Pokemon. Now he's like, I'm in a League on Frost and I'm a UD Frontier. It's pretty cool. I'm getting really lucky versus this dude. I kind of feel bad, kind of. But I should be able to just go out to my Landorus right here. As my Rotom Wash has not been tricked, which is nice. I can get up my Stealth Rock. And the Ferrothorn being weakened is also just amazing for my Metagross because I never have to click Hammer Arm again. So I am Spadef, so he was definitely Specs Gothitelle. That's good to know. Just looking at the damage. So he ends up getting off his Leech Seed, and I'm really debating just going for Earthquake right here, just because I don't want him to be alive and to get up Stealth Rock or anything. So I am gonna go for Earthquake. He could go out to Clefable, I guess. Yeah, I'm going for Earthquake. If he goes Gyarados, that's fine because I can get up my Stealth Rock anyway. I don't need Landorus, and Earthquake prevents this thing from getting up Hazards versus me. Assuming Earthquake knocks it out from 24%. It should. I mean, Hammer Arm boosted didn't do as much as I had hoped, but this is just assuming it knocks him out. He could also go Conk, I guess, if he wants to, or Clefable. Though I don't really mind either. I would love to get up my Stealth Rock, though. I want to kill Starmie as he ends up going for the Protect. That kind of could have given me an extra turn right there. Well, it might be just exchanging rocks right here. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm going to go for my Stealth Rock just in case he wants to go out to Gyarados for whatever reason. Or anything. I guess I could have went for my Stealth Rocks before. But it didn't really matter. I mean, I'm going to end up defogging them anyway. So I don't think it makes a difference. But if he does end up switching out, I guess it's good for me because I've weakened Ferrothorn a lot. So he does end up switching out to Gyarados. And that's nice. It's definitely nice. Like I said, I don't need my Landorus healthy, so I can just safely click U-turn right here. Stealth Rock being up is nice for me. It gives me a free switch into my Talonflame after just to click Brave Bird as many times as I want because Brave Bird will 2-KO this. It might actually OHKO Starmie after Rocks Talonflame. Oh, you're Revenge Killer. I'm jolly though. It's not that strong, but assuming it's offensive, yeah, I knock it out after Rocks. But if it's defensive, then he either has to kill me or go for... Well, I don't know. I'm just not worried. I'm just going to go for U-turn here anyway. If he Mega Evolves, nice. I could probably put him in KO range of the Burn. If he Mega Evolves, that means there's no more Intimidate to sponge my hits anyway. But I'm definitely just going for U-turn right here, as it is my best plays. He doesn't Mega Evolving, going right for Waterfall. That still does a lot despite the Burn, as does not flinch me. And I can just go right out into my Talonflame, keeping out Conkeldurr. Though I don't really mind if Conkeldurr comes in, and forcing him to probably go out into his Starmie, just because Starmie is probably the only thing that could come in, unless he just wants to weaken me. and it's lagging just a bit, but his Gyarados does go down the burn, which is nice. And the Talonflame also keeps out Ferrothorn. Even if he wants to go out to Ferrothorn and go for Protect, for some reason he just took burn and he takes Stealth Rock damage. So if Starmie does come in though, I 100% just win with Metagross, assuming I hit Zen Headbutt versus Conkeldurr and Meteor Mash versus Clefable and I don't get like T-Waved or something. Clefable is also switching, I guess he could do, as he actually doesn't go out to Starmie. Looking at that Rocks damage, I think he's defensive. Obviously, Rocks don't matter. Brave Bird is my strongest move. I outspeed him because that doesn't matter, because it's priority. What the hell am I saying? But did I calc this right? Yeah, jolly. Yeah. He ends up switching out to Ferrothorn though, so he just took even more Stealth Rock damage as well as letting Ferrothorn go down. Maybe he expected me to go out into my Rotom right there. Want to try and get up Stealth Rock. I don't know, but he just took more Stealth Rock damage, so that means if he's defensive, I don't think... Well, Reflect type I think is still live it. Ooh, nice. Now it's in KO range. Now everything is in KO range of this Bar Clefable, which I guess could start stalling me out a bit. But anything but Clefable is going to die to this Brave Bird. So, I'm going to pause it till he picks a move. I'll be right back. Alright, so Clefable ends up coming in, and it takes Stealth Rock damage, so we know it's unaware, which helps me because I could potentially burn it. And that also means he's probably running Moonlight, which means he only has 8 of those. Does any of this make sense? So I just click Brave Bird is what I'm trying to say. It should be a 2 KO pretty easily. I don't know if he's going to try and soft mode up. That might be his only way to win right here. As he ends up going for Wish. And I believe if he has Protect, okay, that's fine. If he has Protect, that's fine. I'm just going to click Brave Bird again. I'm thinking about just switching out directly into my Metagross. But if he doesn't have Protect, he'll die anyway. So, I mean, he definitely has Protect because his Wish. Wish and Protect are just like, it's like peanut butter and jelly. But, I don't know. I'm trying to think about what my best play is right here. Rotom is also a pretty nice switch right here. What I want to do is actually go for Brave Bird one more time. Because what I can do with Brave Bird is force him to Protect with his Clefable and get the free switch into my Metagross, because I've seen how he plays it. So, I just don't want his Starmie coming in for free on a Wish. He might be able to take this hit after leftovers. If this thing gets weakened, that's fine anyway. He goes for Wish again. So he's definitely going to go for the Protect right here, which means I'm going to go out into my Metagross. He should go for Protect right here. I don't know if he's 100% going for Protect, but he should. And if he goes Starmie, it dies. I don't think he would go Starmie. I think he would just stay in with his Clefable. But Clefable's annoying, man. Yeah, but I will be able to go for Meteor Mash right here and get a kill. Not get a kill, but I will be able to find out what type of Starmie this is. If it is a Life Orb variant, I don't think it is. Just looking at the nature of his team, defensive probably packs well, works well for his team. But yeah, I can just click Meteor Mash anyway. It's gonna be smacking everything. Gothitons are coming in, ends up sacking a good play. As he didn't want to risk. I guess maybe it is Life Orb, and he didn't want to risk it coming in. I'm not sure. But now he can't trap anything, so that's good for me. And again, these two Pokemon just die to Metagross's attack. You might as well call 911, man. You might as well. But Starmie ends up coming in, and I can just go into my Rotom and just go for Volt Switch. If he goes for, let's say he goes for Reflect type, I get the free switch into Talonflame, and then I can go for U-turn. Let's say he goes for Reflect type on my Rotom, for instance. Like I said, I get the free switch in Talonflame. I can go for U-turn. If we see Life Orb right here, that's amazing, because that means I clean sweep him with my Metagross. I don't think he is Life Orb, but like I said, if we do see Life Orb, that's amazing. Unfortunately, Stealth Rock damage doesn't tell you what type of set they're running. Imagine. He ends up doubling into his Conkeldurr. Okay, cool play. Cool play, amigo. Not even gonna lie. I do just get to Volt Switch on out for free, though. Conkeldurr can never outspeed me, so and even if he is like a bulk up variant, I'll be able to get off Earthquake damage with my Landorus, so I'm not worried at all. And taking all this damage from my from my Rotom as well puts him in KO range of Psyshock from my Latios. So Latios also being able to 2-hit KO Clefable after Stealth Rocks, I believe. So I could just go out into my Landorus, get off that Intimidate, and proceed to click Psyshock. As Rotom being alive is amazing for me. This game is being drawn out like so long for no reason. I might just leave it after this game, just because of the lack of time I have. I am really liking though doing a lot longer lives. They're actually very, very, very fun to do, like 50-40 minute lives. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I only do that because Showdown takes a while to Showdown is laggy basically, so that's the only reason why I really do that. But it's actually pretty fun, and yeah, I should be able to go for Earthquake right here. Either weakening Conkeldurr or weakening whatever wants to come in. I don't think anything can come in. He might just time out, to be honest. But he has to go out to Clefable, as that does not do anything to him. It's actually pretty annoying. I have to go for Earthquake again, because if he goes for Wish and then passes it to Starmie, that could be pretty annoying for me. That does 0, man. Physically defensive Clefable, man. That literally does 0. I said it. Somebody's going to be annoyed. But I am going to attempt to go Metagross again. What is this? Yeah, I know it's going over. This is my great birthday present. Oh, happy belated birthday, man. But yeah, I should be able to bring Metagross for free, as he doesn't go for Protect once again. And once again, I will be able to click Meteor Mash. We'll find out now what type of Starmie this is. If I get impatient, I might just stay in versus Starmie and risk the Scald Burn if he is defensive. But I'm not impatient. But at least not in this situation. As okay, it was good that he went for Protect because he got extra leftovers. But now he can't switch into Talonflame at all, so he has to sack something when Talonflame comes in. I'm going for Meteor Mash anyway, just because it is my best play. I feel like this match is being really drawn out, but unless I 100% choke or miss every single move, I don't think I can lose this match. So he does go Starmie. As holy crap, good lord, and he has a play to make right here. Does he go for Scald, or does he go for Recover? Because my best play, I could just stay in and go for Meteor Mash again because of the attack raise. But to be honest though, after Stealth Rock and the fact that his Recover is doing like a little, I can just go for Meteor Mash again upon switching. That looks to be offensive Starmie. Mega with leftovers. Mega Metagross. Yeah, that's offensive Starmie with leftovers. So yeah, and he doesn't go for Scald, which was the play that will probably lose him the game, because now I can just go right for Volt Switch, and he has no more switch-ins to my Rotom. So he's probably just going to go out to Conkeldurr right here, and I could just click Psyshock from there, I believe, or yeah, I'm trying to think, is Psyshock my better play from there? It's Wish, Protect, Moonblast, and I guess Flamethrower or Heal Bell. Heal Bell probably sounds more likely. I don't know if he already revealed that, but the fact that Starmie has been hit by that Meteor Mash and he did end up going for Scald, not the Recover, means that yeah, it's basically game right here. He has to go out to Conkeldurr right here. If he doesn't go Conk, he goes Clefable, and if he goes Clefable, I go Metagross, and he might just time out. I don't think it matters if he times out, because I think I got the game anyway. It's getting a little bit low right here. Battle timer is off. Wait a second. You can't just turn it on me and... Oh, hell no. You're not doing that to me. Well, Metagross just winning. I'm putting it back on. You ain't just gonna get to 10 seconds and then turn it off on me? Well, yeah, I get out my Metagross, and he ended up going for Recover. That didn't matter, obviously. What he should have done was gone Conk, but at the end of the day, Metagross still just won the game. Alright, let me turn it off. If he takes like more than 5 seconds for this move, though, I am definitely turning it back on. So, goes Conk. And Zen Headbutt will finish him off. Assuming I hit, of course. If I miss, things could get a little bit crispy. I mean, I could burn his Clefable anyway with Will-O-Wisp. But I'm gonna pause it till he makes him. Oh no, never mind. I was able to knock him out with his headbutt, and I just, yo, 911, bro. Metagross got like every kill. Nah, I didn't. It weakened a lot though of his team, especially with the crit on Ferrothorn turn 1. I think it was turn 1. Yeah, it was turn 1. I don't know why he didn't go for Stealth Rock at any given point, just pressuring me to defog. But I will be able to knock him out with the Meteor Mash, and that will be a good game. So I'm just going to pause it till that animation happens. And Metagross does connect with the Meteor Mash, gets the attack raised just to spite him. And that is going to be game. We're at 35 minutes, so I believe I will end the live right there. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Thanks, man. No problem, bro. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Shoutouts to Head Frontier Ace 3.0. His birthday was 3 days ago. And yeah, leave a like if you did enjoy. Feel free to subscribe if you want. And until next time, later.